important to say in terms of how we invest at LGM, is that really we define ourselves as quality investors. So our view is essentially we want to own, or rather we believe that the biggest beneficiaries of these long-term tailwinds that are playing out on a multi-year view are going to be the best businesses in emerging markets. Very simply, the strategy is identify what the best businesses are, own them for a number of years, and come back and try not to get too complicated, and just watch them compound capital over a number of years. So it's 2 minutes on this. I can just flesh out the framework of what we define by quality. So we actually have 4 pillars with which we use to define quality. So the first one, and the most important one for us, is what we call a sustainable business model. And that really means a business model that is robust and durable and that will last for the duration of our investment case. So has deep competitive moats. In the case of KFC in China, it will be the fact that it's the best brand with the best management team running it with a huge scale advantage on day one. In the case of toothpaste in India, it's the fact that consumers tend to be very loyal to their brand within the toothpaste category. And 2, that with 60% market share, the market leading company there has I think it reaches somewhere in the region of 4 to 5 million outlets across India. So that creates a scale advantage that is very, very difficult for a challenger to upset. So it's sustainable business models with deep competitive moats. The second one is we like businesses with strong balance sheets. So it's all very well having a great company that is positioned well in the market that's going to grow for a number of years. But if you have a highly geared balance sheet, some short-term risk can come along and upset the business. And if you have a geared balance sheet, that can not just upset the short-term sales, but it can really upset the right of the company to remain in business, really. So we prefer businesses that don't take on too much risk in terms of debt. And then lastly, what's very, very important to us is the element of trust. So when we're investing in emerging markets, we like to invest in businesses that where we know who the owners are, where we know who the management teams are, and we sat in front of them across the table, and that we can fully trust them that as we're investing as co-investors with them in this business, that they are looking after our interests as well as their own, in the sense that we are aligned as co-investors. And of course, in emerging markets, that's very important. You have a number of businesses that have got who are still owned by families, and in some parts of the world, they're not necessarily focused on generating returns for all shareholders. So really understanding that dynamic is very important. So I think they're the 4 elements really. So sustainable business model, robust balance sheet, alignment of interest with minority shareholders, and then trust in the management team. And then lastly, on those on all elements, very quickly before I finish, the key element to our process is going to visit these companies and visit these people that run the companies, because you cannot run an emerging market portfolio from your desk. You have to get out on the road. You have to visit the markets that you invest in. You have to meet the people that are running businesses that you invest in. And you actually have to meet the competitors in the market and really get a proper understanding of what's going on. So at LGM, we met somewhere in the region of 1,000 companies last year, in 2017, and we're looking to do the same again this year. And I think that's a key tenet of a core process in emerging markets.
A lot of travel.
Yeah, it is a lot of travel. So that's why I used to be based in Singapore and in Cape Town. But London's actually quite a good hub for travelling around most emerging markets. You can get to most places with one flight. True.
Yeah. Very good. Cool. Okay. I think that's good. I think that covers a ton of it. I guess did Greg join the call? I don't think he did. But I guess as far as our process is concerned, I'll get a draft to him, and then he will, I believe, circulate it to you, and then we'll take it from there.
Great.
Very good. Okay, and so if there's any other issues, I'll follow up, but I don't expect there will be. So I think that should do it.
Wonderful.
All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
no worries.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
All right.
Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.